Hometown kid. Darius Acuff goes to Sacramento. Mm-hmm. I like where he got drafted. I think going to Sacramento allows him, because it's nothing there. It'll be him and Zach LaVine.
But when you say it's nothing there, there's a lot of losses there. He gonna get 50 of them. Trust me. 32 and 50. I called it 32 and 50. Listen, his rookie year.
Welcome to another episode of the Brown Couch Bruhz, your go-to Detroit sports podcast.
That's right. I'm your boy Jess, a.k.a. A-Game. We're here to bring the latest and the greatest from the D, the 313.
And it's your boy, The Loaf, ready to dive right into the heart of Detroit sports with two of my guys, the Honcho and the A-Game.
Lions, Tigers, Pistons, Red Wings, PSL Sports, Michigan State. We got you covered.
We'll break down the games, analyze the stats, and give you the hot takes that you didn't know you needed.
Plus, we bring you some amazing guests, legends of the game, Detroit historians, here to share their insights and stories.
So grab a seat on the couch, kick back, and let's get into the action.
Here we go.
Welcome to another episode of the Brown Couch Bruhz.
Brown Couch Bruhz, man. We back at it again. Summertime.
Summertime. Yeah.
This is guy I see on Facebook. Matter of fact, I think his girlfriend went to Henry Ford. But he always like, turkey time.
We're gonna get into some turkey talk.
Yeah. We can do all that. Yeah.
Hey man, Brown Couch Bruhz, we are back.
We back, man. It's slow, but we back.
It's slow. But we finding stuff to do, man.
Yeah, we gotta find our niche.
Stuff to do. We was down at the HBCU All-Star game, man.
At the corner ballpark.
At the corner ballpark. Had a good time.
Had a good time.
Reminiscing,
man.
Getting back with people that just been part of the game, man. Mm-hmm. It was good to see some good black baseball.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to young AJ Hardy. The young
AJ
Hardy. Yeah.
The young AJ out there. We got to get him on the couch.
One stealing all the bases.
Yeah, he was stealing a bunch of bases. No, Marlon Matthews' son was stealing bases too.
Okay.
Got to throw young Marlon up in there.
Yeah.
And
well,
man.
AJ, because he the bruhz.
Yeah, AJ.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the bruhz.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, in customary fashion, let's toast.
Toast it up.
Oh, man. Y'all it's been so long, y'all don't know I stopped drinking.
Okay.
Before I got here. Before I got here, I stopped. But not now. Yes, sir.
A-Game, what you got for your tip-off?
So my tip-off, man, I just want to shout out some kudos to Detroit Cooley High School. Cooley.
Cooley High.
The whole city knows that.
Yeah.
And listen, they stepped up and they tried to preserve their school, a landmark in the city of Detroit. And to no avail, they are going to tear it down. However, they took 2 weekends to shoot pictures, get together, and for all of those who wrote letters and just tried to preserve it, man, shout out to that. Way to go for the city. Way to go for your school more so than anything. Well, you've been part of that with Mackenzie, you already know. If I'm not mistaken, Mackenzie kicked off all the alumni picnics.
We did. We started that about under Coach Dozier and Miss Gloria Cunningham, back in the middle 90s, maybe. And we always kick the alumni, all alumni picnics off. Our start this Sunday, June 28th.
There you go.
All stags come out. We welcome all visitors. And when you come in, you're going to see how we have ours set up by year. You might have 70, 71, 72, all the way around. So, yeah, we'll be out there, man, from 11 to 8. So right behind the old Mackenzie High School.
Let's go.
Where it used to be.
Yeah.
And, we'll be out there.
And y'all did that, man. And I know Cooley, like I say, they got together for the pictures and in front of the school. I think the council, or whoever's in charge of tearing it down, I think they do some
Board of Ed.
The Board of It. So, they try to do it quick.
Yeah.
So they
gonna have they doing a sports complex.
And they're gonna keep Cooley's name on it.
Yeah.
So which is good, man. So
it won't be like
it's good to see that.
Myers. It won't be Redford. It won't be Myers. Like Redford is Myers.
Well, listen, which is also a funny story. because you know, as Detroit public school kids, you know, myself, the loaf.
Yep.
You kinda, but not really.
You're on the border. You're on the border.
On the cusp. But you know, we shoot rib shots at you, man. But we all DPS strong, and you know, when one close, it feels like a piece of all of us close.
Yeah.
But just know, Cooley, you're gonna get shots taken at you, just like Redford, just like McKenzie, just like Ford. Even though we're not closed, but we got the bars, so people call it a prison. It's just this is what we do as DPS guys, girls, and just people. But DPS strong, man. Shout out to Cooley. I hope this benefits the neighborhood and all that comes with. So
yeah, let me just say real quick. First of all, speaking from a perspective of folks who kind of make these sort of decisions for these schools to close, it's never an easy decision to come by when you decide to close a school. It's not just a school in a neighborhood. A lot of these schools have been hubs of the neighborhood. It's your ties to your childhood. It's your ties to opportunity and all those things. And it's all those memories where you were there and all the people you met and the whole nine. So, you know, shout out to the board who had to make a tough decision, but wanted to make sure that they kept something there at that site. And so shout out to them, Superintendent Nikolai Vitti, who, you know, listened, heard everyone out, made the decision he thought was in the best interest of the school district, but still gonna leave a piece of Cooley on that site.
It's funny when we were talking about us being PSL, him being on the border. I don't know if you've seen the video with the guy, got the guy cornered up in the bathroom. He said, "What's on 7 Mile?"
Yeah.
I say he's from Detroit.
Yeah.
Well, what's on 7 Mile and Gratiot? The guy was like, "Come on, man." He was like, "What's on 7 Mile and Gratiot?" You say you from Detroit, and he hit the guy in the jaw and knocked him out.
That went bad real quick.
We ain't gonna do that to you.
No, hold on.
That went bad real quick.
We ain't gonna do this. I'm from Detroit.
You from Detroit. Right.
I just happen to go to Benedictine High School.
There you go.
Which is in Detroit.
What's on 7 Mile and Gratiot?
What's on Southfield and out of Drive?
You give me a chance to think. Right. Hey, but before we get off the topic, man, I'd be remiss when I mention Damian Jackson, man. He was the president of McKenzie Alumni Association for probably the last 15, 20 years, man. And he hanging it up. He giving it to some worthy people, some McKenzie alumni that's going to carry the tradition as far as the picnic, fundraising and stuff like that. So shout out to Damian. I appreciate your hard work, brother. He came out a couple years after me, but he still carried Coach Dozier's dream. Miss Cunningham, she's still alive. His dream as far as this McKenzie alumni, all McKenzie alumni picnic. So shout out to Damian Jackson.
Man, I'm still waiting for our picnic. Rico Hooper, where you at?
Still
waiting for our picnic.
You catch him on.
I see you.
You catch him on Fridays before the 9 at Soul on Ice. I'm giving you a shout out, and he giving you a rec.
Here's a shout out in the
six. Every time I see you, I'm gonna say something about it. Where is our Benedictine all class picnic? It's on you.
It's on you. Yeah.
What you got for your tip off, D?
Man, once again, we're going to go back to that HBCU, man. This past week had a great opportunity to see some young college guys. All of them went to HBCUs, are going to HBCUs at the corner ballpark on Michigan and Trumbull. Shout out to Pal. Shout out to everybody who set that up. It was some great talent out there.
Great talent.
Seeing some guys. The game has changed, man. You know, as far as the fields they play on, the bats they swing, the gloves they use. It's just a totally different ball game. But a lot of those guys, they ballers. And some of those guys you might see one day in the major league. So have opportunity to play in the major league. So shout out to Pal, shout out to HBCU baseball, and let's keep that tradition going.
And I thought for black baseball, I thought that turnout was great.
It was a great turnout.
It was a great turnout. We saw a lot of guys that came up playing at Northwestern, which was the mecca of ballparks at the time, and just to shake hands and tell stories and to reminisce, and just to see the up and coming kids coming through black baseball being a part of it.
And I was glad to see a lot of parents, man.
A lot of parents
was there.
Yeah.
And you seen them up in the stands. You see, and they know the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they not blind to the game. You know, I remember when I was coming up, my mom, grandma, they never really seen me play at all. So now we got parents coming to the game and they into this recruiting thing. They understand how that works, why it's financial aid, money, especially going to HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes baseball players, they don't get full ride scholarships. They're 1 year renewable. So at least that's what it used to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like what you do on the field gonna dictate how much money you gonna get. But yeah, once again, man, shout out to those individuals who put that HBCU tournament together.
And let's be honest, everybody's not going to be 6'4", 6'5".
Right, that's
so
true.
You better find another niche.
Yep.
Better throw and catch.
Hey, real quick for me, for my tip off, man, shout out to Tau Kappa Kappa chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated and the Cruise with the Q's weekend.
It's here. It's now. This weekend.
In the city, in Detroit, man. We got 3 days of unadulterated fun.
Unadulterated fun.
But particularly, man, this is our first annual, New Sigma's first annual Ben Durden golf outing. That's going to happen on Friday of the boat ride. It's named after a brother who was a friend of all of ours, in Ben Durden, and was truly one of the great Omega men in this area. And so this is the first annual golf outing. We'll have about 100 or so golfers out at Gateway, having a great time. There'll be prizes and the whole 9 different challenges. But we've, been able to reach, across, not just Omegas. We have a number of folks from the Divine Nine and just other folks who are golfers who are coming out and supporting that event. So shout out to Brian Cross and VB, all the bruhz who helped to put this together, man. This will be a great way to honor our fallen brothers. So looking forward to the golf out and looking forward to the Cruise with the Q's weekend.
I guess the big question before you get into yours is, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Hey, man, listen.
I'm ready.
You got to be ready for the weekend.
Oh, I'm ready.
You got to be ready. You got to hydrate.
I'm ready. And pace yourself. Pace yourself. It's going to be a long weekend.
Yeah.
Must be the money, Webb.
Hey, man, these guys in the NBA, they racking it up, man. Austin Reeves, $175 million, 4-year deal with the Lakers. If you do the math, about $46 million a year. It's just, the Pistons was creeping. They said, hey, look, if y'all don't sign him, we looking at it. So, these guys throwing this money around. NBA we always call it stupid money.
Yep.
It's like monopoly money, man. So you got these guys, you got some guys making $100 million that's averaging 8-9 points a game, signing 4-year deals, max contract. So go ahead.
Well, the thing about Austin Reeves is this is a record. Undrafted player to make $100-something million, man. It's the biggest contract for an undrafted player, man, in the history of the game.
Yep.
Crazy.
So now you have all these free agents out here, restricted free agents, some of them like Ja Morant. You got some guys out there that's still floating around. The Pistons might be in that, Kawhi Leonard conversation and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
we'll get
we
to
get
that
all of that.
Yeah.
But just that one simple contract right there. Your boy Scooble, he went out there the other day. He lost the game, but he's back to normal. I don't know what the Tigers going to do with him. He's making $32 million this year. If they not in contention, probably come towards the trade deadline, he's probably out the door. Flattery, he's probably out the door. They're going to dump all of that salary, man, and hopefully either draft well or sign some free agents in the next offseason. If it's an offseason.
If it's an offseason.
If it's a season.
If it's a season.
Because it looks like they might be headed towards a strike.
They're going to go to strike.
Yeah. So that's all I got on the money, man.
Cool.
Wow.
Jess, what the people saying?
Man, well, the people are talking the NBA draft, man. Can these guys get any younger? Because they all look 15, 16. These guys look young, man. And you putting a lot of money into some young guys' hands. And they are young. But they deserve it because they done worked hard. But, man, it's just about to be a different ball game for guys like us that see the mature guys that's in it. But That's what the people talking about, man. They wondering how these guys gonna hold up in a season of an NBA season.
They'll be just fine. They'll be just fine.
Okay.
These dudes, man, the difference to me in the game today versus 20 years ago, 30 years ago, these guys are skilled, bro. These guys are highly skilled. Now, where they lack, it's probably the mental toughness that you need to compete, playmaking ability, because they're so accustomed to doing it on their own, being able to actually play the game the right way is some stuff that they lack. But, guys in our day, guys just as athletic, but these guys are skilled. Dribble, pass, and shoot. Everybody can dribble, pass, and shoot. Everybody.
Well, they straight out of AAU. They look young, man. I was like, wow, man, these baby faces, man.
Yeah.
I'm carding every one of them.
Hey, shout out. Hey, you got to give a shout out to the Acuffs, man.
Oh.
They got one top 7.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get
Sacramento.
there. Oh, yeah, we're going to
Yeah,
get
so
there.
the Detroit bloodline is still in the NBA.
Yeah.
Whether they want it or not, it's still in there.
Yeah. Real quick, for me, where they do that at?
What do they do with that?
Here's what I need to happen. I need LeBron James to go ahead and retire.
Oh, no,
I need him to retire.
No.
Man. They talking about this guy trading him for people like Jared Allen. Now, when they start talking about trading you for Jared Allen, it's time
to go.
Man.
It's time to go.
They don't want you here. They don't want you around. They don't want you around no more, man. It's time to go. I don't want any of this kind of conversation to taint this man's legacy, which is a great one.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your legacy intact, bro. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve to be treated this way.
What if you still want to play?
Man, they don't want you to. Not in Los Angeles, they don't want you to.
Maybe
they don't
not
want
in
him in
Los
LA.
Angeles.
Oh, they don't want him in LA no more, man. They're ready to move on. You saw what
He can
they
go
did
back to
with
Cleveland.
He can go back to that,
And that's where I think he should go.
But
Just
see,
finish it at Cleveland.
Finish it at Cleveland.
But on your own terms. You don't want to be 41, 42 years old, one of the greatest basketball players to ever play. Some argue the greatest, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
To have gotten traded from the Lakers to Cleveland at 41, 42 years old. It's just bad for the legacy. Never happened to Mike. Never would. Never would.
With that being said, I really think he should go back, find his way, whether it be trade or however he gets there. Find his way back to Cleveland and close it out.
Shut it out. Bronny coming?
That was.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
I don't know. Giannis didn't bring his brother, did he?
Not yet. Not yet.
That should have been a part of the deal.
Not yet.
Normally, his brother follow. Hey, you get his brother for cheap.
That's a backhanded deal.
I don't think they want TA in Miami, bro.
They don't want him in Miami?
No, they don't want TA.
Yeah, okay.
They going to take Giannis.
Yeah.
Well, look, I understand that the Lions might be looking for a starting safety.
Corner.
Starting
corner.
Terrion Arnold gets arrested, charged with kidnapping, and a bunch of other crimes.
Yeah, 4 felonies. He's got 4 felonies.
Yeah, he's
I think it's
8.
No, it's only 4. It's 4.
Or is it 6?
I think it's 8. I think it's kidnapped.
4 is enough. Yeah.
4 for kidnapped and another 4 for I think.
Well, he masterminded the plan. Whatever.
Yeah,
anyway, to make a long story short, I don't think this year. I think we're good with him. I think he'll be able to play this year. If they go to trial, it's not going to be until next year.
Yeah.
He's gonna get out on bail, on bond, whatever.
No, they denied that.
No, they denied that today.
They
How much was the bond? Oh,
They didn't give you a number.
They denied it. They said that the charges were way too serious.
Yeah.
He
They
had flight
denied
risks.
Yeah, it was just too serious. Flight. I don't know about flight risk.
That changed my thinking.
Yeah, no.
So they might keep him locked up until the trial.
And for the system to be about the money, you would have thought they would have took every bit of the money.
His bond probably would have been like $2 million.
They don't even want it.
They don't want it.
They don't even want it.
They said no bond.
They don't even want the money.
They want his time.
Yeah.
They want his time.
They must.
I feel like at this point the Lions should just go ahead and cut bait.
Well, I think they
let him
probably
figure it out.
Yeah.
Cutting. Let him figure it out. And, hopefully if these allegations aren't true and he's exonerated, he can come back and play football at some point. But right now, they need to be looking for a starting corner.
You got something out there. You got my son's old teammate, Marshawn Lattimore. I think he's still out there. He might not be the Marshawn he was in with the Saints, but I'm pretty sure he above average, which was Arnold was just average, maybe a little bit better, So, but you got some guys out there.
Yeah, Trayvon Diggs would be a body over there.
I like Trayvon. Yeah.
I liked him until I could spell his name.
You got to get maybe this guy Rakestraw might step up
all the time, chasing the receiver. But I digress.
What about Rakestraw? Will he be healthy enough to play this year? He ain't played in 2 years.
They got some work to do. Dan Campbell and they got some work to do.
It's gonna be Yasim.
Get some guys in.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Yasim. Yasim is probably gonna be the starter going into the season, right?
Oh Rock Yasin.
Yeah. He'll be the
He'll
starter.
probably be the starter. Him and the guy we got from the Jets.
They'll be. But what the Lions are gonna need is some depth.
And they did draft well enough. They do have, especially if we can get. I don't know if Kirby Joseph's coming back.
Yeah,
I think Branch should probably be back week 4, something like that from the Achilles.
That's quick.
Well, he been out all last year.
Nah, it wasn't all last year.
Well, he went out like
end of the season.
Nah.
Yeah.
When did he go out? He went out before December.
I don't know if he went out before December.
I know it wasn't.
Well,
that season was over with because we didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, it was pretty late in the season when he went out.
So, but anyway, to your point, depth. I think we drafted well enough to mask some problems and cover up some things, but it still depends on your front four.
Yeah,
putting some pressure on that quarterback.
Well, one thing I don't understand about the Terrion Arnold situation. So, to the knowledge that I have right now and what I've seen is that they stole $250,000 worth of jewelry, money and jewelry from him out of Airbnb, and then a plot was made to get it back. Capture them guys, put them in one spot, beat, whoop, 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 smack them up, beat them up, try to get. Did he get the money back?
No. But you know what?
So now he in trouble. If you'd have got your money back, I would have felt better for him.
Here's the problem that I have with Terrion Arnold. I question your decision making, and I question the people you decide to be around, and I question your thought process and thinking that was a good idea. Therefore, you cannot play cornerback for me.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I see that.
That's just a ridiculous plan. $250,000. Get it insured. File a claim. Hopefully, get your money back. But you want to go kidnap some guys? Go straight gangster on somebody? Pistol whip some guys?
Like you in the movies?
Like it's the episode of
The Wire.
Johnson
Sopranos
or something. You think he was? This is crazy.
Yeah,
this is a crazy plan, and that's the part to me. When you think about the amount of money that you pay a guy to come to your team to be a starter or change your franchise, and these are the plans and the decisions that they make. This is why the NFL and the NBA go through a thorough process of trying to vet people, because you're about to put a whole lot of money and a whole lot of resources behind somebody, that you hope is going to be a quality decision maker, not just when they're with you, but when they're away from you. And man, clearly this guy, lacks that.
Well, I wish him the best on that one, but it don't look good because, like I said, once they denied him bond, I was like, this ain't.
They're probably going ahead and release him, probably cut him.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he'll get cut.
He's gonna have to. He'll
get cut.
Well, the Pistons draft. They traded up. Pistons traded up from 21 to 17. Witten drafted Okori from Stanford, 6'2" point guard, averaged 23 last year, 4-4 at Stanford, one and done kid. A lot of people question this move. Why would the Pistons trade up to go get this guy? We need size, we need shooting, we need this, we need that. But what do you guys think about the Pistons draft?
I like. I seen this tape. I think he'd be an asset to the offense. Definitely, he come in off the bench, or if not, rock and roll with Cade in that front line, in the backcourt rather. 6'1", 185. He's straight up scorer, can create his own shot. Whether he's starting or off the bench, we did need some firepower, So, and then what they did when they traded your boy for the 3 second-round picks.
Stewart,
yeah, Beef Stew. So I don't think the Pistons are done yet, but I like that move. I like you got a guy that can come off the bench, get you some points, 12 or 15. If you're off the bench, if you're a starter here, you might average 18. 17, 18 a game. So, but I like the move, man. We getting younger. On defense side of the ball, he might be a liability, but hell, you got to give something. You got to get something to give something.
Yeah.
I like the pick. Plain and simple.
We just saw the Jalen Brunson effect.
Yeah, that's what it was.
We just saw
a little guy that can score.
Man.
Yeah,
we just saw the Jalen Brunson effect. Jalen Brunson's
Tyrese
success.
Maxey, them type guys.
And that's who they're comparing them to.
Right, yeah, right.
Jalen Brunson's success has allowed for teams to go after guys, smaller guards, 6'1", 6'2", smaller guys that could score.
Mm-hmm.
And what the Pistons did, in my opinion, was fill a need. They needed scoring. They needed another guard on the floor to play next to Cade and relieve some of that pressure from having to handle the ball for 48 minutes. And I think they got it. This kid is tricky with the basketball. Tricky. He got a bag that is full. And he's going to be able to score the basketball in the NBA. Now, will he be able to guard anybody? We're going to see. But I think the need, going and getting that kid, I think the need has been fulfilled in that area. I still think it's 1 or 2 more moves. Clearly, with trading Stewart, Beef Stew, and I hate that nickname.
Yeah,
love his play, but I hate that nickname. Man, I don't want to call no grown man Beef Stew. Another grown man call him Beef
call
Stew.
him Isaiah then.
Whack.
Like Isaiah Thomas, mommy. Oh, Isaiah.
But I think they fulfilled the need. What'd you think, Jess?
Well, let me be honest with you, man. I had to pull up his YouTube clips and check him out because I'm just gonna be honest with you. I didn't see Stanford play one minute this year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't even really tell you. Now, when I watched him on YouTube, he didn't miss a shot.
Of course.
It was a highlight tape.
It was a highlight tape. But, it looks like it's going to be good for him. What I did like about what Trajan Langdon did, though, when he moved up, he gave away 3 second-round picks to get him. Then when he came back and did the Beef Stew,
he got him back.
He got them all back.
Right.
So it's really just a trade Stew for the young man.
Yeah.
So basically, that's all that was. And that's good because that opened him up to do other things. So if Trajan, he's still working the phones. He got other teams scared of what he's trying to do.
I don't think we're gonna stand pat.
No, not at all. Because he forced LA's hands to sign
Reeves.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew he freeing up stuff. We need to lock him up. So he got other teams watching what he's gonna do, and I think he's gonna capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the young man, if he comes in, eat up some minutes, get some buckets, more power to him. I still, like you said, I think they got to get address some other things, some shooting to address. You got Uncle T. We got to address what we gonna do with him. So it still moves to come, and it really amps up. What, July 1st is it that they the free agency?
Yeah, well, everything could be official July 1st. And all be official.
And
July
I think
1st.
all the cards will start getting played at that time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the move. I like the draft pick. I've been talking about this all spring, that the Pistons need some outside shooting, particularly from a big, and they need some rim protection from a big. I don't see another guy big out there that they can go grab. But the names that I'm hearing that are possibilities for the Pistons, I like. Boston wants to come off of Jaylen Brown for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Whatever
I don't understand
beyond
that.
me.
Yeah.
This guy done had the best season of his life, but they want to come off of it. Kawhi Leonard,
Yeah.
out of LA.
I would love Kawhi here.
if he's healthy, and if he wants to play.
He played 65 this year.
He played 65, but he at home in LA.
Yeah.
And he played 65. I don't think he wants to come to Detroit. It's cold here. It's cold. And Detroit ain't for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, the names I'm hearing, Norman Powell, I'm hearing from Miami.
Yeah, I like Norman.
Shooter, scorer. He'll probably come here and get you 19, 20, 21. Next to Cade, I like it. But they'll move or two away from competing for a championship. Especially coming off the Knicks championship. Knicks ain't going nowhere. I think that core is going.
Knicks might lose
stay.
old boy. Who? The center. Backup guy. No, the backup.
No, the backup.
Robinson?
Yeah.
They might lose him.
Yeah. He gonna get paid. He gonna get paid from somebody.
He'll run protected.
Yeah.
You see what San Antonio did in the draft. They went and got the boy from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Get Wemby a blow. And he still play D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone. And then all three of the Michigan kids.
I was about to say the Michigan kids. Yeah.
Now, what I read before we got here was your boy Jalen from Boston. They looking at San Antonio, but San Antonio don't want to give up Harper or the other guard.
They're not going to give up Harper.
I wouldn't give up
Castle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give up Harper.
That's what Boston said. That's what it would take.
It would start there
for Jaylen Brown to go there.
No, then that's a non-starter.
Now you might give up De'Aaron Fox and number one and a couple twos for him.
Yeah, nobody. I mean, it's gonna be a hard market for De'Aaron Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He's making a lot of money, and he kind of got exposed in the finals, man, as a guy who doesn't make good decisions with the basketball in his hand down the stretch. So I don't know how many people gonna want to take a chance on.
No.
Somebody will.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a nice fit in a place like Houston, or some place like that, where you got a veteran or two playing next to KD. Have a little more freedom.
KD want out of Houston. KD he one of them guys. Yeah. He ain't gonna stay long.
He don't stay long.
He don't stay long.
He don't stay nowhere long.
He don't stay nowhere long.
Nowhere long. Well, good Piston draft. Hometown kid. Darius Acuff goes to Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
I like where he got drafted. I think going to Sacramento allows him, because it's nothing there. It'll be him and Zach LaVine, if Zach LaVine even stays.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll get the ball in his hand. I think he'll be allowed to make mistakes and grow.
But when you say there's nothing there, there's a lot of losses there. He gonna get 50 of them. Trust me. 32 and 50. I called it 32 and 50.
Listen,
his rookie year.
He's gonna lose more games this year than he's lost ever.
Right.
In all his years combined playing basketball.
It's something there. He's
gonna lose.
He gonna ball.
But I think he has a great opportunity to be a really, really good guard next year. He'll be
he'll be playing 30 minutes a night.
He'll be one of the picks for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
He's going to get the minutes and opportunities.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot. He's going to get a lot of that. A lot of chances. And he tucked away.
He tucked away.
Ain't nobody paying attention to Sacramento. He can go there and chill and hoop.
I'd have loved to see him in Chicago, though. This is the second come of a D Rose.
Well, see, and that's the problem. That's the problem. When they start putting tags like that on you, you coming in as a rookie, man. That stuff hard to live up to.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, you coming in hot. Yeah, whole lot of expectations.
Well, he from Detroit. He from Detroit.
He can handle it.
He's a Detroit boy.
Yeah, I'm not saying he can't handle it, but
you see his people out there in them buffs. They all have buffs on.
Yeah, you want to be in a situation where you can be successful, man. Set you up for success.
Yeah.
You got Scott Perry over there, so you got Detroit guys there that's take care of you, make sure they look out for you, man. So shout out to him.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
It's funny how I remember him when he was, man, I don't know how little, man. And to watch him grow and get better and better and better and work and to see that work culminate in getting drafted, man, and living out your dream. That's pretty special.
And the decision to move away from the city to finish his high school career.
Worked out for him.
Worked out great for him.
What I observed the other day when he was sitting out there, he didn't have a whole lot of people with him.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of
it's family.
Yeah, it's just family, man.
Family.
We as Detroiters, we always got the entourage.
We got our guys.
I remember J Rose, with the red suit on and stuff like that. Shout out to J Rose. But it seemed like he a down to earth kid. It seemed like he humble. He ready to go in there. Hopefully, he ready to go in there and work, learn the pro game. Talk to the guys like a Quiz Weber or White Chocolate or Bibby. Them guys who played there at Sacramento. What it's like.
Yeah.
He's going to be a lot of nights. You're not going to win a lot of games, but you got to still be that leader in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they're going to have to build. I think they're going to end up trying to build around him.
They're going to have to. They don't have no choice. Yeah.
They're going to have to. They're going to have to. And I think they prime for it. We'll see what the front office does. They got another young big over there. I can't remember his name, but they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. With him
down the line.
Down the line.
Okay. Next year, not 32 and 50.
Not this year. They won't win 30 games. They might be back in the lottery.
Wow. Okay.
Oh man.
So somebody on this couch got a little celebrating to do.
Man, shout out to y'all, bruh. Larry Price.
Larry Price.
Yeah, shout out.
I don't know what this got to do with it, but go ahead.
Listen, man. He'll know. So, LP, man, I talked with him on Saturday, and we were talking about the 300 we had talked about prior to. Yeah, LP threw a 300. And I told him right then, I said, man, you my inspiration for me to work on this all year. I said, I got a whole year to try to work on that. Try to get me one. What was going through your mind? This, that, and another. And we just chopping it up, having a good time at the HBCU ball game. And then, it's Monday. I put 12 of them together.
12 of them.
12 of them back to back, baby. So I got
your
one.
First 300.
My first 300, non-sanctioned though. So I'm still. Price, I still got one to try to get, man, because I want the hardware. But I mean, just that conversation with him, man, just had me in a complete focus. Then I said, the next time out, I said, man, damn it, if Larry did it, I gotta go get me.
Hey, this what,
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations. 300.
A lot of people don't understand how hard it is to do that, man. I mean, to throw 12 strikes in a row.
Yeah, I thought
with people around, atmosphere, it's like your concentration got to be on point.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it might be a tad bit of luck in the game. A pin rocking it.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
But, shout out to Jess, the A game, man, throwing that 300. I look at that as one of those things that it's just one of those things that's hard to do.
Yeah. Wow.
Because you got to have the lane got to be, you got to have the perfect pitch, your feet, the settings, all of that. And then once you let the ball go, you don't have no more control.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to see if these old schoolers that told me, hey, man, once you get your first one, there's more to come. I'm going to see if y'all right. I'm going to see if you're right.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. You bought one. You ready to go now. Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. Appreciate that, man. Yeah.
So what was going through your mind as you was frame 6, 7, 8? Did you have any idea that this was going to happen?
So and on my team and around me, my daughter, my son, my wife, my bowling teammate, we have a handshake after 3. So after 3, we do this one. After 4, we do a different one. So we have them all up from 3 to 12. And so by the time I got to 10, I was like, oh Lord, what's number 11? I can't remember what's number 11. So that was the first thing went through my mind, man. And I went into that last frame and I said, if I get the first one, just get the first one. And the next 2, whatever happens, happens. And so that was what was going through, man. I didn't do a dance because, again, it was non-sanctioned. Because once I get my sanction one, I'm either going to do a Dion or I'm going to do Ray Lewis.
Let me ask you this. So when you got into the 10th frame, you threw the first strike. Did anybody from did the bowling alley people just come down?
No,
to watch the last 2?
Not on this one. They did.
Okay.
So but left and right. or
No,
left
they
and
were
right.
they were watching.
They knew.
Yeah,
and
they knew.
they kind of stepped away, and you almost want them to keep going so you can stay in that rhythm.
Yeah.
However, you do know, okay, they respecting the game. They know they step to the side. So you kind of watch what's going on to the side of you. And they did step away. And I threw it, man. And I was grateful for it.
Yeah.
Woo, baby. Finally
Man,
got me one.
he's got through it.
Finally
That's
got
good,
me.
man. That's great.
That's
man.
almost like throwing a no-hitter. In baseball.
Is it?
Equivalent. Yeah. He got 12 strikes. The guy pitching on the mound got 27 outs. I don't think a no-hitter might be a little bit harder, but it's still, you went undefeated.
Yeah, you're a little more
undefeated.
dependent on other people. But
Exactly.
still.
I think this is the only perfect game in sports.
So that goes back to
Bowling a 300, I think, is the only perfect game in sports.
What about, so when you say, define what you you're talking about
Perfect.
like, so you can throw a perfect game in baseball. You can give up no hits, no walks.
Yeah.
You can do that. That's a perfect game. No hits, no walks.
How many pitchers have thrown
Perfect
game? No hits, no walks.
Oh, it's been done.
It's been done. You know, and
It's been done.
But it's probably been done more in bowling. Because bowling, you just knock it down. I ain't shortchanging it. You just knock
But
it
the
down.
other thing is this.
Baseball, you got
It's more
8 other guys that
Yeah,
you're
and you're depending on them to make that catch.
But if they
You're
don't,
depending
it's
on them
over.
to make the play. Right.
Exactly.
It's all on him. In bowling, it's all you.
So again,
It's all you.
So not to downplay it on my end, but it's a lot more 300s out there than perfect games.
Yeah, it is.
In baseball. So
It's still a perfect game.
yeah.
I don't know that I can have a perfect game in golf.
Well, you would have to par every hole, right?
I mean, that's not necessarily a perfect game. I can par it a lot of different ways.
But as long as if every hole is a 5, you shoot a 5. If it's a 4, you shoot a 4. You shoot a 3. If you do that every
You had
hole,
a perfect day. You had a perfect
It's
day.
not that's not considered a perfect. It's just you just shot even.
so anything under that,
It's not
That's
considered a
that's a
perfect
tough
game.
call.
yeah.
Oh,
You shot even.
So you shot even 70,
72.
72, right? You're right, 72. And they do that all the time.
But I can shooting a 72, you can go 3 or 4 bogeys, 3 or 4 birdies.
And make it
And
up.
then
That is a perfect game. 12 straight strikes to me is and
You don't
somebody
get no more
out there
perfect
tell
than
me
that.
somebody out there tell me different. That's the only perfect game I see in sports.
Yeah. That's something. Well, I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, there we go.
Glad to be a part
Any
of it.
shout outs before we get out of here?
What you got, Will?
I had a shout out. I'm gonna let you go first because I got to remember mine, but I did have one.
Okay, so shout out to coaches of the past. We did lose Coach Tinsley. We lost Coach Mosley just recently.
Yeah, we did.
Just want to shout out to everybody that played up under them and all the tutelage that they gave a lot of black young men coming up through the baseball ranks. Don't want to forget none of that. Tinsley got a hit off of Satchel Paige back in the day. So he came through the ranks.
Mhm.
He tells that he used to tell that story all the time. Coach Ford doesn't let me forget that story. And then I think we putting down Coach Mosley this Saturday. So just shout out to everybody that ever touched hands or was ever seen played by them guys, man. Let's just remember those that laid the foundation for it. So shout out to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, my shout out, man, is I want to give a shout out to Omega Psi Phi fraternity. I think the honcho mentioned it earlier, man. We got a great boat ride coming up this weekend. Friday night, we have a party at 1440 Franklin. Saturday, of course, the boat ride. Sunday is the picnic. Come out, have a good time. I also want to give a shout out to, once again, Damian Jackson, the McKenzie Alumni Association. We about to jump this boy off. This the 28th. Sunday, June, McKenzie Alumni Picnic, all alumni picnic. Come out, have a good time from 11 to 8. Bring your kids, bring your small pets. I think they'll let small pets. They won't let me bring my dog.
I was going to say, King James just got out.
King James. But anyway, that's all I got, man. You know, be safe this summer. Also, I commend one thing that the mayor and I think the chief of police are starting to do, hold these parents accountable for these teen takeovers, man. They're starting to get these parents these tickets. You know, we want to have a great summer this year in Detroit, man. You got Hudson's up there, the brand new Hudson's, Campus Marshes. You know, people should be able to go downtown, have a good time, and don't worry about teenagers disrupting things downtown in the city of Detroit. So law enforcement, Miss Mary Wells, chief of police, keep doing what you're doing. Let's get this thing right in the city.
Let's do it. All right. It's been another episode of the Brown Couch Bruhz, and we are out of here.
Peace.